Hello, welcome to In the Red Corner. Thank you for joining. Again, I'll just give it a few minutes. It's unannounced live. It's what happens on this channel. So it is. It's our role. So I'll just see if anybody notices that we're live. And I'll get straight into my thoughts on today's. We're spoiling it, or a spoiler on today's fiasco. I'm waiting as well, thanks to me sponsors there at bottom. If you do have X, we've also got a fan page called Barnsley FC Fans. Took over that quite a while ago now. So it's part of In the Red Corner on X. And also there is In the Red Corner as well, fan page. Oh yeah, taking over X. Whoever uses X, they won't be too happy about it, but there you go. Well, I'll do anyway. I'll get into my thoughts on, today. Me and Maddie went to watch Reds. And me and Maddie said after the match, all you can give man at match to in the Barnsley squad. I don't think you can really. It's a push. It is a push. I think I'd probably get keeper Slanina. If it weren't for him in the first half, we probably could have lost 4-0, if not a little bit more. I don't think there was really much that he could have done with goals that we conceded. Jed Sharp, another depressing one. Yeah, not if Jed. I absolutely filming me while watching that. Commitment from players, more non-existent. I don't know. I thought they just don't seem bothered. It's very, very rare that I don't clap team off, but I won't clap in that because it makes you think, why should you? If players can't put effort in, then really, why should us? It was just terrible, awful. I just can't put it into words how frustrated and disappointed I am with that performance. A derby game as well. It was just nowhere near good enough. And yeah, I do get it's early on its season still. But with showings that we're doing at minute, I think we'll be lucky if we end up halfway on this. I do think Clark needs to take more responsibility as well, rather than just slate at players in his interview after games, because I don't agree with that. I've said before, it's all well and good, and it is good to hear a manager be honest about it. But he's got to take responsibility as well for that performance. It was just shocking. It was like, I don't know, it was just like football war. We're playing with football that was set on fire. As soon as we got it, get it away. No skill, lack of quality up pitch. I do get in a derby. It's frantic, but I think we rode as luck, to be honest. In fact, I think we did well just keep it down to 2. Like I said, I just can't put it into words. Crap that was, and it was crap. It was pathetic. I do think international break has come at make time for Clark and players. I hate international breaks, absolutely detest them, but I do think it's come at make time for Clark because it'll take him a little bit out of firing line, shall we say, because see on online as well on social media that someone's wanted him gone. I do think that's a little bit drastic. I mean, everybody's got their own opinions. I do get that, but I'm not at that stage. I think swapping managers is not the answer. I think it lays a little bit deeper than that within club. I mean, and what can you do now because there's no transfer window open? I don't know. I thought our midfield were very, very weak as well. And going back to Urian, not even on bench. I'm sorry, but why on earth have we fetched him in? I know people saying it was just like a PR stunt, which I probably agree with now, 100%. I mean, he's 33. A lot of players a lot older than that in this league, and even League higher. Even if he would just stopped Summers bench and came on for last 30 minutes, I think he'd be able to bring that calmness down into the team. I'm not saying it would help. I'm not saying that Urian is the answer just on his own, because he's not at minute. But that needs addressing. I mean, we put O'Keefe on. Sons came on, get ball away. I don't think they went right for O'Keefe when he came on as a sub. Absolutely garbage. I'm sorry, but it was. Fabio, Jallo, I don't know. Sometimes I think you were trying to be a bit too clever going up front. You get ball away, sometimes just trying to do step overs. But it's sen sometimes. It wasn't a penalty because we were sat near at front, and it wasn't a penalty when he got brought down. Again, desperation, I think. Cotter gets marked now, so Clark's main outlet has gone. Yeah, I mean, Cotter's crosses today, I thought were way off mark. He does put a lot of work in, though. I will give Cotter that, but going all the way through the team, it was poor. I don't think I'd give anybody more than I'll be generous, more than a 5 today. Like I said, probably Slanina, for me, did all right, although like 2 goals in, but like I say, if it weren't for him, they would have got more. Second half, again, we were just inviting them onto us. Davis, Kelly done. Ineffective today. I don't know what's going off there, whether he's still getting up to speed or it's his fitness level. I don't know. I was disappointed with his performance today. Cosgrove, I think you might as well come out with 10 men. Whoever, if there is any Barnsley fan who can honestly say 100% and on heart that they're confident that Cosgrove's going to score in a game, please let me know, because I don't. Yeah, he's a trier, he's a worker, but that's minimum. It's what they get paid daft amounts of money for, to play football. So you expect that as a minimum. But skill-wise, shocking, awful. Humphreys, a little bit off it, but I want to give benefit of doubt because I know that his fitness level is behind other players. I don't think there is a player in there, but I think with Cosgrove at side of him, I personally don't think it works because I think they're a little bit too similar strikers. But yeah, I don't think you can be too critical of Humphreys at the minute because, like I said, I know he's a little bit behind with his fitness. Matty Craig, I would have said I'd give him a rest, but apart from Benson, who, again, is he quite ready? I don't know. I've expected more from Matty Craig, if I'm honest. I thought Luke O'Connell was poor again. I don't know if it's that captaincy what's a little bit too much for him. I don't know, but he don't look like the same player to me. De Givney, I think it's always a little bit shaky. There's always a mistake in De Givney. I thought Roberts did all right, but again, no sparkling. Josh Earl probably likewise. Really, it was just a very, very below average performance by Lottingham for me. And like I said, really positive note for me is we did well to keep it down to 2-0 because it could have been at least double that. Well, I think it could anyway. But yeah, when Benson came on, yeah, we took him off for Ghent. I'm hoping he gets a little bit more game time. Game on Tuesday in Cup, again, way at Huddersfield. Personally, and I'm not just saying this, but personally, I'd put all starting 11 back in because they don't deserve a day off. What gives them the right to have a day off when they put performances in like that? I'd play them again, me Tuesday. They've got 2 weeks to recover after that. Stick them all in because they don't deserve to have a day off on Tuesday night. I'd stick them all in, me. I honestly would. I'd probably, I would have said, give Slanina a rest, but what spot shouldn't they kill it? But yeah, I'd start them all, me. I honestly would. They don't deserve getting rested because it's cup match. As we've got, like I said, 2 weeks off, for me, I'd start them all. I honestly would. No creative midfielder. DKD started chasing like the ball like Woodrow used to. Has little service from midfield. Yeah. What frustrated me as well, Jed, not just DKD, but whoever got ball, we were getting it away really, really cheaply. We just don't look like a side that's even capable of finishing mid-table. Going on, and like I said, I know it's very, very early doors. I do get that, but you can only say what it is in current form. And I think we look a bang average side at best at minute. I honestly do. Like I said, personally, my first move would be to at least put Urian on Subs bench. Maddie. In one word, Maddie, today, I would you sum it up without swearing, because we don't swear on in the red corner. Diabolical, we'll go with that. So, yeah, diabolical. You're garbage, wasn't it?
What a waste of time and effort.
It was. And we're going again on Tuesday. To that, I'm fed up with seeing chuffing Huddersfield.
Tell me about it.
And it's all expense. It's all to get it. And when players don't put effort in, it makes you think, what's going off? It really makes me piss boil at the minute.
I thought we weren't swearing.
Makes me urine boil at the moment. But yeah, just lack of effort for me. And like I said, I think Clark needs to start taking a little bit more responsibility on what's happening as well. Corey O'Keefe looked awful when he first came on, when we threw him on as a sub.
I don't think
his first touch, you get it away.
Yeah, I don't think he put a ball right.
He didn't do no right since he came on. But it wasn't just him, was it? It was all the way through, wasn't it?
He brought a lot of room.
I thought defence were panicking. I don't know. It was just crap. Then there's a silly sods going again on Tuesday. Players looks like that. They don't be two monkeys whether we win, lose or draw. They get a great paycheck at end of week, and we're trying his best to get to every game that we can. Good on that performance. I don't know. Get people who's going free travel or out, but they weren't though. They weren't. I know they weren't. So it's just pointless trying to suggest that. But
We just didn't even.
fans need a little bit more than what we're getting at minute from team and from club, because that is, and I ain't saying it against Barnsley Football Club, but that today was absolutely, it was just pathetic. It really was. Really was. Right, Trees? Yeah.
We didn't even look bothered about scoring.
No, they didn't. And we just looked, we said this other night, didn't we? We just looked threatening up front.
No.
I mean,
Humphries and Cosgrove don't work together.
I said that earlier, just a couple of minutes ago. Humphries and Cosgrove don't work.
They're just similar.
Yeah, they are. But who else we got at
I
minute?
know that's it. I think Drello gets knocked off too easy.
Yeah, Jello's too lightweight, especially in this league.
Quite physical.
I mean, I said earlier as well, a few times, he better send with trying to do step overs and God knows what.
I know, he left ball behind him.
Yeah,
Tell you who we are missing is Phillips.
we are missing Phillips, yeah. But I don't know, it's I really don't know. But yeah, I would start them all again on Tuesday. Like I said, I've got 2 weeks to recover after that anyway. So, Sodom, I'd stick them all in. But they won't. They'll get day off because, in their heads are superstars, aren't they? So they'll get that game off, and, we'll put a few fringe under 23 players in.
I want to see that. Is it that Niliweki?
What?
I want to see that Niliweki, mate.
Yeah, there's that midfielder as well. I don't know how to pronounce his name. How you pronounce Mali? What?
Niliweki? That
Him.
don't sound right.
No, him. Unfortunately, my wife's family's from Huddersfield, asking why I support Barnsley. It's a good question, pal. It's a good question.
Okay.
But if you like me, I was brought up as a Barnsley fan anyway.
Unfortunately.
My first ever game, that there used to be an old cine film of me in my pushchair at Oatwell. But, you won't see that nowadays. But,
I don't even know what a cine film is.
It's like, a video camera.
Yeah.
It's like that, but with no sound.
Oh.
And, like the old film that reels like you see on movies and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what they use, little ones. But yeah, no sound. You have to make your own sound up while you're watching it.
Yeah.
But yeah, us silly sods will still keep watching them. But they need to give something back to fans, because that's just unacceptable. What?
Go on.
No, go on, Maddie.
I think you can't really defend Clark, but I don't want a new manager. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody's just putting here, Jed, should Clark go or still too early? I personally think, Jed, that just my opinion, I think it is a bit too early at minute, but is he losing dressing room a little bit every week? Because, again, when he keeps coming out blaming players, what's that going to do to players? Are they still going to be wanting to play for him? What's going off in training?
And I'm not being
I don't know.
This far in season, you need to know who your best 11 is, your best formation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I said that, doesn't he? He still doesn't know his true best 11 yet, but he should do. That's his job.
It's going to be,
I mean, if he doesn't, then who does?
It's going to be like, silly draws against Stockport when we let it go. That's what's going to cost us at the end of the season.
We did well to get a point against Stockport, and what other one we drew? Wickham. Yeah, we did well to get 2 points out of them.
Even Northampton when we threw 2-0 lead away.
Yeah. Time scale similar to Stendhal. I don't know. Something needs changing, Jed. I mean, me included, I've said you know, is Clark just keeping that head coach's seat warm for Orian? But how many times can we keep changing managers? Personally, I think it's not an excuse to keep somebody in a job if we're not getting results, because it is a results thing. It's football. But I personally think it is a little bit too soon. But definitely Clark doesn't help his son. Well, I don't think he does anyway. Jed Sharp, Northampton was ridiculous. That's when I had doubts. Yeah, again, like I said, I think a few players is, you know, not 100% happy. That's how it comes across to me. I might be looking too much into it, but that's
why would they be though? Because like players like Connolly, he's in his third season now. He's had 4 different managers, including caretaker.
Yeah, no, don't know if they're coming to go in, but and I know it don't make or it won't make much difference, but I was surprised we get Connell captaincy anyway.
I thought it was going to be Roberts.
I personally didn't expect it being Connell.
Is that something to keep him at club?
Or is that something to put a bit more value on?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can look into it so deep, you know, you get theories.
You don't know for him in summer. That might have been something what's kept him here.
Yeah. But yeah, club needs to get fans something back, because what we've been watching it last couple of weeks has just been, it's not even been League One standard.
It's been awful.
And like I said, we have been lucky to get results against Wickham and Stockport.
I mean, really, I think we didn't get a point.
2 points out of them games. We were very lucky, weren't we?
Yeah.
Very lucky. And yeah, it's not looking good for me. Team performance out of 10 today. I'll be generous and get 3 out of 10, I think, Maddie.
I was going to say 4, but
4.
Even then, that's
that is generous. But on average, then 3.5 out of 10.
Even then.
But I still think we've been a bit.
No, I'm going to pop it down to a 3, because
3.
I only remember us having 1 shot, but that might not be right.
Oh, when Cosgrove were about, what, 8 yards out, and he didn't even get it on target?
He run for us.
Well, you should be at target from there. Whether you're not fully fit or not, you've got to hit target. And I think that summed it up.
Their keeper, I think, is probably the easiest game he's had all season.
He did. We didn't really test him, did we, at all? So, yeah, poor for me again. They've got, obviously, Tuesday night, but after that, 2 weeks international break to put things right. But to me, it needs to start, and it needs to show on Tuesday, whether it's fringe players or some first team players are inside. They need to show that, you know, they're there to do a job and play for club and shirt. And today, absolutely no sign of that at all.
It was awful today.
It was garbage. Like I say, to me, what even League One standard. We made Huddersfield at times look like Man City. At times, we honestly did.
Tell you what, though, I think you were their centre back or wing back. We're at 25 in with Mambun.
Yeah.
Thought he were decent, but he didn't really have much to
No,
do.
I mean, you know, we could have. They could have made me look good if I were playing against Barnsley today, couldn't they? You know.
I'm surprised ref didn't get pen. You know, Angelo.
Well, I've just said that. It wasn't a penalty, that, you know. He did dive.
Have you seen it back?
Yeah, he did dive. He did play for that.
It looked like a pen at the time.
No, yeah, it did in real time, but yeah, I've seen it. It was definitely not a pen for me. He knew what he was doing. And again, desperation. He wouldn't have got a penalty, but, you know, I probably wouldn't have got it on target.
Well,
would have probably passed it back to centre circle or something. But yeah, it's horrible. But I want to see some fight on Tuesday from players. But again, for me, start them all on Tuesday. Because to me, if I put that type of performance in at work, you know, I'd get pulled up, and it was just it was poor. There's stolen a wage for today from 8 players and coach. Humphries wasn't happy being subbed. The subs made it worse again. Jello could have been sent off. Yeah,
I mean,
definitely. I know Humphries is still fitness-wise, but yeah, it's a weird one. I personally would have Humphries, who's 50% fit, start above Cosgrove, who's 100% fit, because
he offers now.
he doesn't. Cosgrove is, again, he don't look threatening, and people can say, yeah, he works, puts effort in, but that's what they should do anyway. That's minimum that we expect. And he just don't look threatening at all. And people, excuse me, people keeps, well, not now, like, because he's probably forgotten, but when Cole went, we've gone from Devante Cole, who, let's be honest, with all his faults and his attitude, in Neil Waite Netwa, to Sam Cosgrove, as, you know,
As number 9.
yeah, as his first choice, number 9. So just let that sink in. It's, yeah, just frustrated.
Another one as well. It's 2 games in a row now. If Jallo did die, 2 games in a row where he's had stupid yellow cards.
Yeah.
Kicking ball away in simulation.
He is going to be inexperienced because he's a young lad, but you can tell that if players picks up on that really soon, opposition, they're going to get him sent off.
Yeah.
Because he does, he throws Teddy out at cut a lot, does Jello, when Nolt was right. BFC does like, evening Andy, we look like we never trained together, never mind played together. We did. Just look like, to me, just looked like a team that you've seen at Worth Park on a Sunday.
I saw some say like pre-season, you know, team well.
Yeah. It just looked like, I don't know, it looked like we'd just picked 11 strays off at street and said, do you fancy a game today, lads? It wasn't that bad for me.
The derby game, you should be up for it.
Puzzled why he hasn't dropped Cosgrove from the starting lineup.
There's no one else.
Me and all, Jed, but like Maddis just said, who else is there? But personally, I'd try something else before Cosgrove, because why should he's a striker and he's not going to score every game. I do get that, especially in League One. But
Humphries has had more goals than him and Waters combined this season.
Yeah, but no, for me, Cosgrove should be nowhere near squad. If we had enough cover, I personally think we would have even got rid or sent him out on loan. It does need addressing, but me and Maddie said that before about strikers. Whether Clark's to blame or not, have we fully backed him, really? Getting players in that he wants? I don't think we have. But you can't make excuses for Clark. But he has been up against it for me. Excuse me. But let me know what you think. Like I might be a bit too harsh or a bit annoyed going to watch that shower, because it was embarrassing at one point. It was just aimless balls up front. Yeah, it was rubbish.
I can't even remember the last clean sheet we kept.
No, we've always got a goal to give away, and once we give a goal, we can give another one away. Why, when we get a free kick, do players look to bench to see what to do?
I've not noticed that.
No, I ain't actually, but I do get that, because I think that's a confidence thing.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, because they're scared to death of making wrong choice, then they'll probably get slated in post-match interview by the head coach. I mean, it's all very well telling them what to do. I mean, if you get a free kick right box, I'd tell them every time, shoot and put ball at back at net. You can't get any better than that. But,
Same time though.
But we've got players who can do that.
If they're
so
looking at bench for obviously tactics, other teams are going to see that. It's not going to work.
Yeah,
that.
It's just a confidence thing. But that's where you need a leader up pitch. And keep going back to it. Obian for like half an hour at end as an option. Not even come on, but give you some option as a substitute if we need it. Like I say, it probably wouldn't have helped scoreline today, but it needs addressing that because, I mean, we've got more coaches than Yorkshire Rose at the minute, haven't we?
Well, I was thinking, what other season have you seen as having a head coach and 3 assistants?
And it's like something what you see at Prem, innit? With top teams, they have coaches for dribbling, passing, putting the courts on and off, having breakfast, all sorts. Alan, sack him, he's lost the dressing room. I've just said that, mate. I think slowly, in some players' eyes, I think that's what's happening. But, like I said, it might just be me overreacting, but, well, I'm not glad somebody else has picked up on it, but, you know, somebody's got the same theories about that. What's so mad today with performance? Is it due to players not playing for manager? I think it is. I personally think it is an issue with some players, Sean, and I think it is rubbing off on other players as well. But like I say, it's only speculation but there's something wrong because there's not even a glimmer of quality what I've seen it last couple of weeks. Not even something to, you know, get excited about. It's just been basically kick and rush, really. And we can't even do that because when we play it long anyway, it either goes through to their keeper or at for throwing or goal kick. So we can't even do that, really. Something needs to give somewhere. Does Clark think he's Harry Redknapp and just turn up match day and then gives them the hairdryer? Probably. It does. I mean, I don't like saying it, but what exactly do they do in training? Because I ain't seen as a fan, watching them, I ain't seen no improvement of players. In fact, I'll argue that some players has gone backwards in the performance and ability. So what exactly do they do in training? He hasn't a clue. Sometimes it does sound like desperation, what he says in his interviews after games, I must admit. And for me, he's always trying to deflect blame, which ain't good, because he needs to own up. He's saying that, you know, I know, I get it that a manager can't go up pitch and knock ball at back at net or put a tackle in, but it's him who's set it team up, tactics, coaching them, motivating them, and it's just not happening at all. What's up with the strikers? Just scared to death. They're scared to death of a football, pal. That's problem.
Lack of ability.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't like slating our players, but
Sometimes you've got to.
yeah, you've got to say it as it is. There's no other way to cover it up. Cosgrove is not good enough. It's not good enough for League One. And like I said earlier, we've gone from Devante Cole from last season to Sam Cosgrove as his main striker.
I mean, look at our front two last season. Cole and McAtee.
Yeah, I know.
I
know.
How many goals did Cole get?
I heard that we didn't even go in for McAtee.
That's because we couldn't compete with wage, right? That's what owners have said.
Yeah, but would it even go in? Would it even offer him? No. I think we need someone up above to get it all changing room and get everything out. See, a lot of fans are scared about getting new owners because they're saying, but who's going to take over? But I don't think they can quick till they find buyers anyway. But how long do we need to put up with like not showing any ambition? How long does it need to go on for? I mean, I agree with you, Sean. I do think something needs to give. It honestly does. Why isn't right, Trees?
Yeah.
Why isn't?
I'm struggling to read, aren't you?
Don't make sense that Alan
I think this is done now. Yeah, no.
Weenie. Spot on, pal. Darryl Clark speech that at half time. But yeah, that's my thoughts on today. Can't spell his name. Owian. Is it Owian you're on about?
That little necky?
No, sit manager and players together and all out so they know and do something about it. Yeah. But again, I think it's a little bit deeper than that now. Sean,
Had
from
time
this.
to gel, haven't they? So
I don't like that term. Do not use that term, gel. In fact, I'm surprised Clark's not come out of that yet. Yeah, we need time to gel. Your players, mate, your professional football
you had
players.
plenty of time.
You know your job. Just get on with it. There's no excuse. Bye, Trees.
All right.
Use 3 rings when you get back. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Like I said, my thoughts about today. Not good, to say the least. Absolute turd of a performance, that. Like I said, players and coaches should be absolutely ashamed of themselves, really. And
There's no way to defend it. That's
well, they're in. You can't defend that performance at all. Owners don't seem interested in what team's doing.
We're only bothered when it's a big game.
Yeah.
Or it comes to playoffs.
A lot of tough games ahead. I think they're all going to be tough in League One, Jed, regardless. But yeah, there is some, all due respect to Huddersfield, there is bigger teams out there in League One that we've not played yet. And,
You're going to be all right when you come against Birmingham, who's bought league.
Yeah,
Coventry. No, not Coventry.
Charlton, Bolton. I mean, today, let's be honest, if McAtee were playing against us today, I bet pound to a penny would have not hat-tricking. Our defence were all over it shop.
They were awful.
He's too busy throwing players under the bus. Yeah.
Just said that.
Yeah, like I said, Sean, I don't like, and I praised him before, Clark, is honest and tells it how it is, but it's every single interview what I don't like. And he needs to take responsibility as well, because he's not perfect, he's far from it. And I don't think he's cost us points with his subs and his tactics. I honestly do. What's up with? Okay, I don't know what you mean. What's up with? I did video on it. I was so angry. I'm not surprised, Sean. You'll have to come on here again and just let me know when you're ready, pal. We'll get you on. Here's another catchphrase. I got it wrong this week. Not heard recently. It comes out with all like little cliches and stuff, but it's all well and good. But again, he gets paid daft amounts of money for getting us players together ready for games. And like I said, as a fan, I just can't see what they're doing in training. Because like I said, some players for me, looks like they're steadily just getting worse and worse and worse.
Do you know if we're not working as a team? Why are they not doing do you know when we had Duffin, they made them go on like team bonding exercises?
Yeah.
Why are we not doing that just to get them to work together?
I don't know. But yeah, there's something amiss somewhere. There's got to be.
It just don't look cohesive, does it?
No. And I mean, apart from like free agents, there's not a lot we can do now till transfer window opens, is there? And I can't see us getting more free agents because we never seen. I mean, we did well to get Humphries, but I honestly can't see us going down that route.
Not now, anyway.
No. So I think, we'll have to go with what we've got, and hopefully, team will get better, and we've just to hope that it will get better, because it can't get any worse than what we've seen in the last couple of weeks. Because, like I said, I just can't defend it. I think we're done till January now. Yeah, we are. But anybody can see that we still play short. Like I said, there's that midfielder. Whether he plays on Tuesday, he might have a chance to show what he can do and stake a claim for next league game. He can't be far off getting fit now, because obviously he's been training and playing under 23s.
He just needs to get used to English game, I think.
Yeah, but only way players going to get used to it is to play.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But yeah, let me know what you think. Like I said, I might be a bit too harsh, but I think overall, the last couple of weeks, I think it's been absolutely garbage. I honestly do.
Stevenage away. That one.
Oh, that was poor, wasn't it?
We just were at about 60th, 70th minute, and we just went under.
Yeah, left wing back and striker needed. Yeah, we need some more options up front, definitely.
It's not good enough.
It's not. Like I said, we just don't look threatening at all, and going. You can only go off at performances. You can't look into the future, but where it's been going in the last couple of weeks, like I said, I think we'll do well to finish mid-table, going off this form.
I don't think DKD's had a good performance since his debut.
No, but I think it's style of football what is not like him.
Yeah.
Owners might have thought tough teams this year, just go through the motions until next season. Well, all due respect, Jed, I hope you're wrong on that one, because again, we pay so much for season tickets and to get to matches. I mean, you can never prove, what owners' aims and ambitions are, but I seriously hope that you're wrong on that, because if it is, then we should get a refund on his season tickets and whatnot, because we can't keep watching dross like we did today.
We're his third season into League One now, and it's just getting from front upper.
Yeah, it is. It'll be harder and harder to get out on. Sean, okay, mate. See you later. Yeah, I want to get off as well. If you can, everybody, just share channel. If you've not already done so, subscribe. And drop your thoughts in comments as well. But yeah, poor. Very, very poor today. If I were a teacher, I'd get them back at morning for detention and after school work, I think.
Wow.
So, yeah, there we go. So, till next time, take care. Bye-bye.